It's your boy A3B.
And D3V.
And we
The 3P.
what's poppin', baby? Ladies and gentlemen, did you miss us? Did you miss us?
You know they did.
Channel update. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas, by the way. I got my halo. I'm wearing my crown of thorns, but it won't fit around the horns. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a long time. We wanted to come back at least and give you guys a Christmas present. So, Ren released a new song 6 months ago. So, we're going to check this out. It's actually a two-parter. I don't know if Sunflowers is just a... It says Prologue, so I don't know if this is an actual song or if this is just like a intro to a video that he wanted to do as a separate piece. We are going to find out.
Does it say in the description?
Help support me by joining my Patreon.
Yep.
But
We should do that.
as we always know, my poor search history. Let's not look at this. Why is it all Katy Perry? What is happening? Okay. Pinned by Ren. This one was a real labor of love. If some of you know, it wasn't easy creating these, as halfway through the process, I had a huge health crash and I had to go to Mexico for stem cell transplant. During one of these shoots for these episodes, I had an autoimmune flare that left me temporarily blind in one eye. But with a lot of rest and recovery and various treatments, I was finally able to come back and finish them, and we're finally here. We have to check out Sick Boy sooner rather than later. Because I'm pretty sure that somebody, it was like 40 of you, left detailed comments on what order to watch a whole bunch in the set of Sick Boy videos. We will be checking that out. Possibly as our next Ren installment. So, creating these tales allows me to be creative in ways that merge my favorite parts of film and music, and I'm so excited to share this next installment with you. The first installment is a prologue which sets the scene for the final chapter of the story to be told on the 31st of the month. So yes, it will be, make sure to follow on Instagram. We will be telling the story through multiple mediums and really pushing the envelope of creativity and the confines of where music can sit. I love bringing these stories and characters to life. So, and Tales is such a fun space to do that. For parts of this, we'll be back to the old bardcore style that some of you have come to know me from, and also taking it to some more unusual places too. Really proud of what we made here. For everyone who is new, go check out the Tales of Jenny and Screech. Get familiar with the previous story and also search for Screech's Tale Instagram stories and Violet's Tale Instagram stories on YouTube to check out the immersive world we built when we were releasing them. It feels good to be back, bro. For anybody who doesn't know, we've reacted to like 7 or 8 Ren songs. Tales of Jenny and Screech is still my favorite one. I think it was the second one we did, maybe the third.
Money Game 2. Money Game 2 is my favorite, and it'll remain my favorite so far.
Money Game 2 was really good. There was just something so special with the beginning, middle, and ending, like storytelling, how everything was so... It told the story, and I'm excited to get to see. I didn't know... Did I know this was connected to Jenny and Screech?
The third part of Jenny and Screech, was it Violet?
Yes, Violet. Violet's Tale.
That one was my favorite of the 3.
It's so good. But...
I really wrapped it up, dude. It's like an Avengers movie for it.
What I'm excited for, normally I get upset when artists kind of go back and touch upon old pieces, but it's funny you bring up Violet's Tale, because I'm pretty sure people brought up that Violet's Tale came out years after the Tale of Jenny and Screech. It was like a 2-year gap between them. So that makes me excited here, because that was a masterpiece he released after the fact, and the fact that now we're getting to that again, I'm excited to get to see. Again, I don't know. We're going to watch. This is going to be a 2-parter video, all in the same video, so don't worry. I don't know how much pausing is going to be done in this first part, because it says Prologue, so I don't know if this is an actual song and it's called Prologue, Sunflowers. I also hope this ties in a little bit to Vincent van Gogh. I love Vincent van Gogh. He's one of my favorite artists of all time, and his Sunflowers painting is one of my favorite pieces of artwork because of Doctor Who. If you know, you know. But let's check it out. Did you know
they made a Lego version? So cool.
Of Doctor Who?
You know me.
Vincent van Gogh?
No, Van Gogh.
No, I didn't know that.
Sorry. Starry Night. They made a Lego version of Starry Night.
That's cool. So, and right before we get into the video, I do want to say, if you stick around, if you want to know where we are, where we've been, and where we're going to be in the future, stick around to the end of the video. We will give a brief, quick channel update and let you guys know what to expect going into the big 2.6. Because there's some big changes that we got coming up, but I am excited. Also, yes, I did cut my hair. I forgot to mention. That's actually pretty recent. I just did it. It's still kind of poofy, but we're getting there. We're getting there. The side, it looks really bad when I look at the camera like this. It looks like there's a big poof, but I promise you there's not. Like when I cover it in shadow, it fixes itself, but it's literally just the lighting and it's driving me crazy. Viz, I muted you.
Smackaja, Mia, Smackaja.
No,
Slappa.
that's
Slappa.
100% a slur. Oh, let's get into it.
Slacka.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation
Oh, what,
with a
bro?
police officer.
They're actually
Over
connected.
reporters on the ground.
Okay, hold on. They are connected. I just realized.
Totally.
A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound.
It's connected.
A 14-year-old boy
For real.
is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer.
Roll it up,
Over
G.
reporters on the ground for more.
That's a baby crib.
Oh, such a beautiful shame.
Luke?
The sunflowers will when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes we
It's wild that it's not him.
fall.
It's
wild that it's not him.
No, I know, but I think it's Van Gogh. I know it sounds crazy because he watches the TV smoking a blunt, but it's Van Gogh, bro. I'm telling you.
I thought he was dead.
Motherfucker.
It's a time traveler.
Motherfucker.
He's a time traveler. Look at him now. He's just rolling up like a G.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Are you gonna say I'm wrong?
You saying that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
And this is 100% Van Gogh. We've come to this agreement for sure.
Okay.
Disagree with us in the comments. I dare you.
Madness inside of the woes we all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
What a great visual and one shot take. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
That's one of the things we appreciate about his videos the most is like the filming of it. Like he said in the description, he said it just as well as like we would describe it. Is the like, oh man,
Breaking it down, baby. So the television, I believe this was the television intro. I got the lyrics pulled up here. Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition. I didn't even react to that. Screech is alive.
Did
at least at this point in time. Yeah, in the original. Well, it was kind of assumed because he got gunned down by the police officer.
Oh, that's true.
I'm pretty sure it actually ends with, hold on, Jenny and Screech. I think it ends with him saying, Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift he didn't think he'd see. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. So, he might not be dead. As of this moment in the story, he's alive. This is a fresh news report, so he could be dead. He could die in the hospital.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, so this ain't even a time gap. This is fucking
the same night, apparently, unless this person's watching
mad
old
sequel. Yeah.
It says Prologue. Sunflower's Prologue. So this is probably taking place before the main Sunflower story, because I think the next one's just called Sunflowers. Vincent's Tale Sunflowers, or maybe it's just called Vincent's Tale.
I don't know.
Interesting. Is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reports on the ground for more. Oh, so he comes in. It almost sounds like a friggin' waltz.
Is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
Oh,
it's a baby crib. I can't. Why am I'm hooked on that? The guitar.
Sunflowers will when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes we all fall.
Get that J Van Go. You probably need it after that ear. Right, it's not showing the other ear.
It's not showing the other ear is crazy. It shows both ears now. Such
he
a
needed that J after taking that ear off.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, our boy, he's looking like Dwighty boy right here. It looks like, all right. Such a beautiful shame.
CGI.
The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woe. Such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. This reminds me of the Dolly Parton quote. Everyone wants happiness, no one wants pain, but you can't make a rainbow without a little rain. And it talks about the fact that in order to have beauty in life, you have to have pain to make beauty beautiful. If all you know is beauty your entire life, then nothing's really beautiful. You have to have pain, and ugliness is like a counteractment to that. So literally saying the sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It also kind of reminds me of this idea of society, and this is really how I view society, is that good times make bad... Like, hard times is what I'm trying to say. Hard times make strong, good people. Strong, good people make good times. Good times make weak people, and then weak people make hard times. And it's this endless cycle of you have people who are basically spoiled rotten because they live in such a great society, and then they don't know how to maintain that society because they don't know what it's like to go through hardship. They kind of destroy the world, which is in the phase we're in right now. And then when the world's destroyed, people are going through hard times, and then those people create a good society once again. And it's that rainbow rain. Sunflowers rain here is the connection we're making, which I love because it really ties in with Vincent van Gogh. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woe. What is the actual definition of woe?
Sorrow?
Yeah.
Sorrow?
Great
Problems?
sorrow or distress.
Got one less problem without you.
Stop. We were singing Ariana Grande before I hit record. I don't know why.
Why do my feet smell like popcorn?
As we all fall down in London town, shaky ground, I love this. You can hear what sounds like, listen to this, psh, psh, like the explosions in the back. It could be gunfire. It could be bombs dropping.
We all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down.
That note, bro. That
yeah. Hitting it gravelly. Oh, yeah.
Gravelly's the best thing in the world. Gravelly's the best thing in the world.
Yep.
And what I love that Ren does is he does these really complex rhymes, but then sometimes he also brings it back to very elementary rhymes in the sense of, like, it connects us all to a piece. Everybody's heard London bridges falling down. So when he says, as we all fall down in London town, it kind of brings us this little piece of nostalgia. It lights this little spark inside you where you just remember that little piece of your childhood, and you could feel that little ball of innocence inside you, and it's wrapped up inside this woe and wrapped up inside this, like, adult version of you that's been through the rain. But having just that little spark of like childhood nostalgia right in the middle, as he's blaring you and you hear the gunshots or whatever that would be, carries me. War rains down, blinding loud, never surrender. Getting back into it, I want to talk about so much. This is really, really good. I didn't expect a song here. I really thought we were just going to get like an intro video with some music notes, so.
Rains down, blindingly loud, never surrender.
Dude, the hit of the note, the gravelly note, and then the breakdown, he's the, the bum, 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 when he's saying the words with it, too. Oh. After hitting that note, it's just it's good production.
It's really good production. And then the sunflower, reminder, this is all one shot so far. The timing of this.
The one shot, I'm a sucker for a good one shot.
And dude. One shot with something on fire. Look at how perfect this sunflower is. On fire.
It's a rave up.
The flicker.
Do you think that only took him once to do it?
Hell no. Look at the paint peeling off the walls from the heat. They've done this 600 times.
A sucker for a good one shot, bro. Good one shot, multiple pan. Oh yeah. Look at the ghost. Light it up, Van Ghost.
What a terrible scene.
We are.
Tears in his eyes. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Hold on. I see. I swear I've seen this face before, and it's something Ren related.
Oh, what a terrible scene.
Is that not a crib?
I think it's just a heater, dog.
What the fuck? Be looking like a crib.
What I also want to see real quick, and I'm not gonna. Okay, the guitar was there, shot one. I don't remember there being a guitar there.
Altercation with a police officer.
I pointed it out earlier.
Riveter reporters on the ground for more.
Looks like a crib, dude.
I don't think it's a crib. I think it's a heater.
After a violent altercation with
this is a wall. That would be the most narrow crib.
Police officer.
I know. That's what I noticed in the second shot of it. Is like it's clearly way too close to the wall.
I'm pretty sure that's like a wall.
Literally looks like the white crib I have right now. Like it's so close. Anywho, Vincent Tails.
The
ghost. I love you, guys.
The ghost is pretty good.
That's cool.
Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows.
But the constant one take.
In places unknown as we
how even, bro.
The TV is so good. The fire's spreading, by the way. I think that either that or that's a hell of a. Like, there's a lot of lighting right there right now. Ren is now on the TV.
Yeah.
Fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. War rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
Ooh, the production. Ooh. We're just staring. He's not even saying nothing. He's just, ooh, creepy.
See, they're not cribs, bitch. Those are heaters.
What the fuck? Ren's got two cribs.
He's Ren's. Jenny and Screech! Twins! Ow!
Too many connections.
Okay. I just marked out so hard there. Lyrically, let's break some shit down. Holy shit. Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lies the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows, but the grass, it stays greener in places unknown. Again, tying this back to kind of that Money Games theme where, I believe it was Money Games 2, where he had a whole verse where he kind of talked about the corporate greed and how, like, businesses expand and they kind of take over the planet and things like that. And the idea
he gives the step by step.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Planting seeds where the grass never grows, but the grass, it stays greener in places unknown. There's a lot happening in this line here. Here lies the corpses of corporate machines. I think this isn't, of course, he's not saying the corporate machines are dead. He's saying they're not alive. I know that sounds like, what the hell are you talking about? He's not like, oh, they're dead, there's no more corporate machines, but he's saying the people who run these are soulless individuals, like they have no beating heart. I think is the analogy he's drawing here. Here lies the corpses of corporate machines. They're not actually dead. They're not in a grave. He's saying these people are the Walking Dead.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
I had another take.
What do you got?
I also kind of took it as like a good way to say that the elites hide the best and keep it hidden. And that's where the greenest grass is.
Well, I took that line as we continue on there, planting seeds where the grass never grows, saying the grass never grows. The grass never grows there because they've already taken it over. The industrialization has already destroyed so much of the planet, and the cities get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But then saying, but the grass, it stays greener in places unknown.
That's the one I'm addressing. That's the line I'm addressing.
Right. I took that as the places that are undiscovered, like the true wild, are the only places that are untouched by the corporate machines. Also
true. Definitely a good take, too, yeah.
But also playing on the line of the grass is always greener on the other side means like the situation you're in never feels like it's the best situation. The grass is always greener on the other side. Another rendition of the same chorus as we all fall down in London town. So,
yeah, I love this production right here. The beat break.
I love here with the couch.
Yes.
Oh. I just got chills, and not good chills.
Do you think he's Screech right now?
No.
After all that?
I don't think so.
Just a theory.
A game theory. I think he's us.
A film theory. I was devastated when he retired and sold the channels. I was devastated. Monotonous.
Oh,
get out of here! Are you? Is he peeing? Oh, he's not. He's not peeing.
He paying with a credit card to take a piss?
Sometimes, yeah.
No, it is the UK.
You've never done that. You've never.
I've never been that drunk. you never have your credit card in a urinal?
Hey, can you open up my tab while I just keep the tab open? I'll be peeing again. Oh, okay. Nice scarf.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Careful home now and be safe.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a mini trailer. Okay.
We got a preview. Ooh, we got a preview. Let's fucking go.
That's what we watching right now, motherfucker. Cut to it. Oh, well, I guess final thoughts here.
He was in jail with Van Gogh, bro.
Well, let's hold on. Where we judge Van Gogh too harshly.
Right now he's like, I was at a bar on the inside.
I love Bartender. That's such a good song.
That's what he is right now. So this must be Vincent then.
This was really good. It shows the monotony. You called it with monotony of life and how quickly it snowballs and get faster and faster and faster. You go to work, you go home. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the next one. Very, very few lyrics. Very powerful stuff like we talked about. Nothing too crazy over the top.
Like he said, good mix of filming and music.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
Why does my feet smell like popcorn?
Okay. What's this bit you're doing?
It's not a bit.
It's a problem, is what it is. It's a problem. What the hell? Hold on. Pushing the boundaries of artistic creation has been the most exciting and rewarding parts of creating music for me. As I've come to understand my place in the world, I have fallen in love with the unity and intersection between film and music. Yes, you have, Ren. This new series of tales is one of the most excited I've ever been about a release because it challenged my own creativity in ways that fell outside of what has been done in music, and I'm very proud and excited to share this journey with you, my friends. On the 31st of this month, the first chapter of Vincent's tale will be released. His story is a slightly different paintbrush shade of the story of millions. Would be an honor if you join me for the premiere. Ren, we are a little late for the premiere, but we send our love all the same. Let's check out Vincent's tale, a Portrait.
We're on time. Comment down below. Say first try.
All right, I got lyrics pulled up. Oh, we're just picking up where we left off.
I told you, I think this is Vincent. At first I said Screech, but by the end of it, with the preview and shit, I think this is Vincent.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if this now is Vincent.
I mean, this is Vincent, and then the other guy, he goes, is Van Gogh. Yep.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Careful now, walk safe. Ren and Ren. Oh, the guitar always gets me too.
Yeah.
Hey, careful. Ooh, yeah, good camera tilt. Ooh, yeah, sell it. Yep.
Man is stumbling drunk.
Is that Van Gogh?
That's Van Gogh!
Hey, yeah, bitch. Yeah, give me that, bitch.
Okay, relax. Yeah. This is Viz when he gets drunk.
He said, give me that shit, bitch. Let me play you something. Oh, got it. Lock in. Start singing Money Game.
Two-step. Gold, silver watches.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you in murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
That was glorious.
That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. All right, hold on. Instant replay.
See what you've done to me. This.
That's so good. That's so
Savage.
good. What a fucking Razor Ramon thing to do. That's incredible. Okay, this did not go the direction I thought this was gonna go, and I am pumped for it.
It never goes the way we think it's gonna go. It just never does. So I think we know better now.
So starting off, I do want to see. We do have an official break of the camera. This is labeled as the intro, and I do feel like the rest of this is going to be one shot. And this was a continuation to put us back in that position. This might be the same footage, actually, from the last, like, shot for shot.
Sure it is. It was not edited. Sure it is.
So it's probably just, the same footage shot for shot, and this is the actual continuation, the start of Self-Portrait here.
Yeah.
Van Gogh, if you don't know, was not a famous painter when he was alive. He was a struggling artist. Nobody gave a shit about Van Gogh. He was a very poor man who could not sell his paintings to save his soul. And so I'm pretty.
But he sure knows how to show love.
Cutting his ear off.
We could all take relationship.
We could all take
from him.
therapy sessions and not do that. Is what he was going to say. But struggling artist Vincent Van Gogh here, I think, is kind of a cool representation to kind of show Van Gogh and the connection between music as an artistry and painting as an artistry. I really like that.
I told you it was Van Gogh.
But Ren, come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick. To my stomach, I'm sick of the same boring songs. Thank you for saying it. Thank you for saying it. If I hear one more fucking song that sounds the same as the last fucking song, then I got one less problem. One less problem without you. I got one. There's a couple good songs.
What? What? Wet ass pussy.
Okay.
What?
Are you done?
No. Huh?
We'll get a bucket in the mop. Make it.
You know more lyrics than I do.
That's the best part.
I should have known.
You gotta get a bucket and a mop, bro. Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. Serving as a double here, I think, visually, as he's talking to this homeless, struggling artist. I'm not going to assume this person's homeless. Maybe his house burnt down with the sunflower. We don't know.
And his ear with it.
I do like, I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach, and how he carries that line over so it serves as a double for I will drink till I'm sick. And then he also says, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I'm sick of these pavements I find myself on. Talking about drinking until you pass out in the streets, but also talking about the pavement as you're walking the same road you've been walking your entire life. Tying into that 9 to 5 theme he's about to bring up here. Great Britain, I hate you. I will say that with pride. Now, I want to ask the comment section. I know Brexit happened, and that was a big deal. I don't know anything about the political landscape of Great Britain. Or if this is just like kind of hating on the country you're in because the country's the one forcing you to kind of work this 9 to 5 in order to live and put you in that situation. Or is there some deeper stuff here that we're just ignorant of? If you guys let me know, that would be sick.
Comment down below, King Charles. Comment down below. Let us know what the deal is.
King Charles alive. Great Britain, I hate you. I will say that with pride is a line. That's something to stand on. It's my right to be violent when you feed me lies. Something I want to talk about from an acting standpoint that I find interesting. Alcohol, it's so hard to act drunk. Acting drunk, it is.
Been there, done that. It wasn't that bad.
Unsuccessfully.
Oh, I did a great job, and you know it.
You acted as good as Ren did here, which is good.
Exactly.
The thing with acting drunk, very rarely do you want to act the emotion or the feeling you're trying to portray. People are so rarely honest. You're sideways. People are so rarely honest with how they are or how they feel. And so typically, if you're drunk, what you do in order to act drunk is you try to act sober. Very rarely, there are certain situations, like if you're hanging out with your buddies and you're acting drunk, that's an entirely different thing. But in a situation like this where you're stumbling drunk through the streets, this works because he has nobody to act sober for. He's not putting on a performance for this guy sitting in the street. He's being a prick. He's walking around, he's acting like this is his territory. But very rarely does a drunk person act drunk. 9 times out of 10, they're trying to act stone cold sober. And the other thing that alcohol does, which Ren is really touching upon here, is you almost treat alcohol like a truth serum. The more alcohol you have, the more honest you are. And the more your dialogue becomes what you're saying is true versus what you're saying has undertones. And this is what it's really feeling like here, because, come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick. And he's going into this rant. And it almost feels like the bars are broken down. This is a person airing out their actual heart, their actual grievances. Vincent is letting us know, I'm about to tell you exactly how I feel, and there is no veil set up around it. So fucking listen if you want to. If you don't, then stick it. I'm a rodder, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I absolutely love. I'm a rodder, a menace when I want to be. He's not saying this is who he is all the time. He's saying, I'm an asshole when I want to be an asshole. And right now, I want to be an asshole. I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. And he's saying, I've earned that with my fucking 9 to 5, you piece of shit. I have slaved all my life in a dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. The visuals we saw flashing through, I think at the end of last video. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. And that's where we left off. I'm excited to see where this goes, but Great Britain, I loathe you.
Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
Real quick, that camera work, just almost like it's on a pendulum, swinging back and forth as he's going, is really good too.
It's selling the drunk too.
It is,
which is great.
It's the best part, hands down. Him just spitting the cigarette.
I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these papers. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick!
Oh, the reverse swoop, bro, is so sick!
Pill that makes you sick.
That was so dope.
Chaos incarnate.
That shot was so dope.
Let's
look at the struggle of making this as seamless as they did, because look at how much space Ren takes up with the guitar at his side, how he has to expertly sidestep this for the camera guy to stay in frame, and the camera guy can't move back.
And it has to be in perfect timing or the shot won't work.
Exactly.
I am chaos incarnate.
Oh, fuck, that's so good.
And reverse.
Let's fucking have it then, you prick!
Insane.
Right back through.
Now the rules of the Street Fighter.
Shit.
Okay! Okay, sorry, I just got really excited.
Chef's kiss, bro. That was flawless. Flawless.
I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from these cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. Holy shit, this is classic Screech right here. Make some trouble with these hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I stay so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. How I talked about how alcohol... Go ahead.
What is Vincent's another brother.
I don't think so. We saw him. I don't think so. I am wondering how he ties in, and I'm wondering if we get the answer here, or if we're gonna have to wait until a video 3, because he did say, I'm pretty sure he said this was another trilogy, and I bet he waits till video 3, because he really likes tying things together at the end, and making you go like, oh shit, this means this now, and then you go back and you listen through, and it changes the whole meaning of the song.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. But I've wasted... Okay. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth. Really love the double use of the word wasted there, because it really drives home that point. I'm fucking wasted. Like, I'm drunk beyond belief right now. But I wasted all my youth talking about working that 9 to 5. The best years of his life he's spending and has spent just trying to survive. And I stay so damn complacent. Like, he's talking about, I want to tear all these buildings down. I want to do all of this. But the only time he feels like this is when he's a rotter and a menace when he wants to be. Getting wasted is my truth. So he goes at the very end of the night when his day's done and he's already worked his 9 to 5 and everything's done and he's got an hour left in his day. Then he goes and gets wasted. And for 1 hour a day, he gets to be real. Then he goes home, he passes out, and he does it all again, being complacent for the other 23 hours a day. That's what fucking everybody does.
Ties right back into what you were saying earlier about it being kind of a truth serum.
Yeah.
So it completely ties right back to what you said. Beautiful.
So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing... Am I? Yeah, okay. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Was crazy. That was just insane. The background blocking of that also was acted out beautifully because he shoulder checks the lady.
My style of self-expression is a fist into the gut.
This guy gets pissed immediately, and she's like holding him back, like, let's not do this, babe. And he starts to listen, and then he calls her a slut, and he's like, nah, fuck this, we're throwing hands. I love also the tie-in of, so my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements, how he's painting this picture here with visual storytelling that also has, like, the extra cerebral meaning behind it. It's throwing up upon these pavements, kind of as he's walking through this place covered in graffiti, style of self-expression throwing up upon these pavements. Like, it's painting this tale of this city, but at the same time, like, it's a fist in the gut. When you're drunk, it's like getting punched in the gut and you're throwing up. So, the doubles here are really astounding. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. Holy shit. And that ties kind of back in with what I was saying with the rainbow and the rain thing, and how I said, like, bad people lead to a bad society, which leads to stronger, like, good people, which lead to a good society. Like, the saying is, I'm the calm after the storm. There's a calm after the storm. But on the other end of that coin, once that calm is over, there's another storm. And so saying, I am the storm after the calm, and flipping that saying on its head, really, really, really fucking clever. Genghis Khan, one of the most brutal conquerors in history. I'm pretty sure it's been estimated that like 1% of the population is related to him, with the number of women that he brutalized.
He also not single-handedly, but he also like destroyed a huge percentage of that world, the world of that time's population.
Crazy expressions here. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I am the victim of the victimless, the pill that makes you sick. I am Kanos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick. Talking to the guy. What does that mean? I am the victim of the victimless. Oh, that's clever. Holy shit. So if somebody's victimless, that's somebody who doesn't suffer from... They've done no evil in their life. They've caused no chaos. They've caused no strife. They've caused no pain. That's what he's saying is, like, Lucifer doesn't suffer those who don't suffer. That's the thing. If somebody's entirely good in their life, he can't parade them with evil. I am the victim of the victimless. Those are the people he can't touch, or the people who don't choose chaos, strife, and pain. The people who choose the life of bad are the people who experience the bad. Kind of you reap what you sow. A kind of a clever way. I think this is my take on it. Let me know if I'm wrong or I'm totally off base. But this feels very much like you reap what you sow. I am the victim of the victimless. Like the only one who are untouchable are the truly, truly good ones, which is nobody. Everybody, we're all part of this old money game, essentially. The pill that makes you sick, I am chaos incarnate. Now I think that's where we left off.
The victim of the victimless, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick!
God, the reverse swoop is so cool.
Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes.
I lied! I was wrong! I was fucking wrong! He's taking his coat off!
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose.
He's following you.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow.
Okay, no, this is the coolest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. This is the coolest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. What? Fucking look at this transition shot here.
Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose.
Wait, what? Look at this, look at this.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Oh, he did.
He just fucking stabbed him. Oh my god. He had to wear that camera. The cameraman had to wear that guy like a fucking backpack, by the way. I want y'all to know. The transition of third person into first person, back into third person there, every time they moved forward, he had to be inside the camera guy. That was fucking intense like teepees. That was fucking crazy.
Double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
He broke a bottle. Okay.
Yeah, and stabbed him. Yeah.
And there's a camera there, sir. God.
You did.
Oh, shit! Gone.
Oh, hello, stop. Fuck yeah.
Okay, breaking it down, Viz. Now, the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keep it in the street, pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools, they have fallen for clumsy mistakes, late to react, cop the fist to the face. Love that. Now, the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punchy, swallow it, follow it, grab a collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma served like a carbonated cola on a crucifix. What the fuck? Bam. What a way to describe a street fight. Throw a punchy, swallow it. So he's saying that first hit, boom, you're drunk. You're not punching with full force. You're in a drunk street fight. That first hit, nobody's really going down. It's pretty much, yeah. Throw a punchy, swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip, like karate kick, hollow tip bullet, right? Hollow tip bullets expand on impact to dump energy and stop inside the target, creating large wounds. So hollow tip bullets essentially are designed almost like a molly screw. It's like, that's kind of fucked up. It's a molly screw version of a bullet. So a bullet's designed to just penetrate and essentially put a hole in you. A hollow tip is designed to it kind of expand as soon as it hits you. So he's saying essentially, I'm going to kick you and it's going to feel like a hollow tip. Like, I'm going to kick you with precision, and the second that impact hits, it's going to spread quick. I really like that. Grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, like, I don't know, kung fu master, motherfucker. Spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip. Carnage, it finds the cartilage. Karma served like a carbonated cola on a crucifix. It's bubbling, motherfucker. It's bubbling, motherfucker. Kill Vincent wanna kill whose blood gets spilled. Double tap rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the do it for the fun, blood. Do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy run. Blue lights, boy chill. And I really loved his performance of that.
His shocked face definitely well played.
Yeah.
Come on, blue lights, boy, chill.
Ren would play a good Joker.
Ren would play a good Joker.
He would play a good Joker, bro.
I think he would be a better Riddler. He would play a hell of a Riddler.
Oh, he would play a hell of a Riddler.
The lighting work has been exceptional in this, too. The spotlighting.
Oh, yeah.
Officer, I was here all night. I don't know. Somebody got stabbed? What?
No, this is my guitar. I don't know where.
So it goes.
Holy
in
shit.
The absence of the light, the devil's so
There we go.
I see the other mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor.
Hide from the bacon is crazy, bro.
Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, hot upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie the Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1, and keep the fight amongst yourself. Don't think about the squalor, the systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honor. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck, what a bar!
So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch, and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast, but Richard's past.
Okay, we gotta bring some shit down, but this tie-in is insane. I didn't think we were going to get this video, too. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sows a seed in idle minds. Vincent was shaken. Run from the law. Hide from the bacon. Crouch on the floor. Hide from the bacon. Bacon comes from pigs. Police officers are referred to as pigs. Hide from the bacon was a hell of a way to say that. That is so good. Vincent was shaken. Hide from the bacon. Hell of a line there. The call to war made him hate the world. The world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him. When he's down, and that shapes him. And this is so fucking true, how it's always when you're down, more shit piles on top of you. You always think, I've hit rock bottom, this is it. And that's when it starts raining on you. And you're like, of course. And what sucks is you get to that point where you literally, like, you can't feel worse. So you just sink deeper. And as you're sinking deeper, that's when the madness kind of takes you. That's when you're like, okay, like what else am I going to do except just laugh at my shitty situation I'm in now? When he's down and that shapes him, he hears the sound of a copper hot up on his tail proper. Vincent off his rocker, bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. Hell of a way to sum up Money Games, where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. Saying the only ones who make it to the top are the ones who want... the people at the top say, yeah, we'll pull you up with us. And that's it. The chosen prosper. Greedy eat the poor. They'll put you in a 9-to-5 until your body or your mind breaks. And then as soon as it does, you're right back and you're replaced with the next person working the 9-to-5. There's always someone right behind you to take your place in line. But some are never chosen. They stay frozen in the locker, destined to survive in 9-to-5 and watch the clock. But I really like how he ties that together, watch the clock, but, and he continues with that line. But in doing so, this is like vintage poetry shit, but the way he uses this in a song is the way very few people use this in a song. Literally just Eminem and Ren is the only ones I've come across that use this. And watch the clock, but
yeah.
Don't think about reality, my happy little shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror and tying it all into reality and what we see and how they spoon feed you little bits of happiness in your life to keep you going in this 9-to-5. I can work this 9-to-5 and not lose my mind for another 2 weeks because the next season of this show is about to drop. I can do it for another 2 weeks because of the iPhone 47 is about to drop. I still have a Samsung Galaxy S9, by the way, so... My phone is literally 7 years... It turned 7 years old this year. It turned 7 this year. I'm about to have the same phone for 8 years. It's crazy. I love it.
Wow.
It's so good. It's held together by duct tape. It's pretty crazy.
I like my Z Fold.
This is one of those. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror and swallow all your morals for a tweet or a follow and shadow ban the problem man. A soul sold for $1. Holy shit. Swallow all your morals. Grifters. Literally talking about grifters. Talking about people who they will pick any side of the battle, anything that makes them popular. They will trade their soul for $1, essentially. I love that. And shadow ban the problem, man. A soul sold for $1. Using shadow ban is almost the double there in terms of if somebody's negative on my page, instead of listening to that criticism and being like, is this legit? Does this person have a reason to feel this way? Maybe I am doing something wrong. Maybe I should change that. Instead, I just block that person. I block out all the haters, stop all the negativity in life. When a lot of times you should listen to criticism, especially if it's repetitive criticism. If you hear it from a litany of different people, maybe you do have a problem that you should listen to or address in some way. But instead, we live in a society now where it's, I block out all the haters. I don't give a shit. But at the same time, on the side of the system, you shadow ban the problem, man. A soul sold for $1. You shadow ban the problem, man. Anybody, the fact that I said the word rape in this, it means that this video is going to be shadow banned. Anybody who tries to have morals or thought or gets into deep... You can't say murder, you can't say killed, you can't say any deep discussion without your video becoming demonetized or shadow banned now. And I'm not going to bleep out any of what I just said. Okay. And keep the fight amongst yourselves. Don't think about the squalor, the systems that oppose it, or the rules that we all honor. What a fucking point to bring up. Fight amongst yourselves. And I've brought this up in several different videos about the fact that 9 times out of 10, it's the poor keeping the poor down. When I was at my hardest situation in my life, when I lived in Colorado, it wasn't rich people going and breaking into my car. It was the people I was living in the same neighborhood with. And did I have anything valuable in my car? No, they were doing it to be a dick, and they were throwing rocks through my back windshield. And it's this whole thing of this is the society that we've kind of nurtured into existence. Is you're an asshole to everybody that you're around. And that's because the society that we live in, like, if you're working a 9 to 5, only one person gets that promotion. So everybody else is in that same 9 to 5 with you, shoulder to shoulder. You're going to have to fuck every single one of them over in order to get that next position. And then you got to do it again and again and again to climb that ladder. And it's still only the ones who make it are the chosen ones. But you're so busy fighting with those that you're shoulder to shoulder with that are in the same situation that you're in. So he literally points that up and says, and keep the fight amongst yourself. Don't think about the squalor, the system that impose it, or the rules that we all honor. Saying don't fight the root of the problem, just keep fighting the problem. Keep fighting the little things that come up along the way. And fuck it.
I was just gonna say, hurt people.
Yeah. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point. He's cannon fodder. Vincent's done. Vincent's a done deal, essentially, is what he's saying here. He's cannon fodder. Like, he's done. So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. Sent literal chills up my spine. He works a 9 to 5. He works in a life that's not worth living. You're gonna go throw him in prison? He's already in a fucking prison. That's his 9 to 5. He's already in a locker.
Do you think people like that find freedom in something like prison?
Sometimes. I've seen people really struggle.
I know there's people that struggle getting out of prison because they struggle with getting back to day-to-day life. But when you're so in monotonous day-to-day life, do you think crashing out and going to prison is almost refreshing? Is almost maybe his point, even.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is to him, like, think about it this way.
Yeah.
You don't work, or you have very minimal work. You have ultimate freedom for yourself. Yeah, you can't have a lot of you can't watch that fucking Netflix show. Great. And you better hope you get a good cellmate, but you get 3 meals a day. You have a bed to sleep in and a pot to piss in. And that's better than 60% of people fucking have it in the world. So when you look at it that way, it's, yeah, I'm struggling right now. I'm spending 23 hours a day to make it to that point where I have 3 meals a day. I have a pot to piss in and I have a roof over my head. And that's literally me. I'm bitching about this life. The grass is greener on the other side, right? I can get all that for free and just be in the locker. But of course, once you're in prison, that you miss those little freedoms, right? You miss Wednesday season 3, which doesn't come out till 2027.
I ain't even watched Wednesday.
Season 1 is so good. Season 2, I have a lot of gripes with. We'll talk about it.
Nailed it.
He's careless with his actions now. A clumsy motherfucker. He's turned to face his fate because fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Fucking tattoo that on your back and show it to your grandmother, and she'll go, "What does that mean?" But I know.
I'm gonna get. All right.
He turned to face his fate because fate's a bitch and none will stop her is some of the most powerful words of this whole verse. And then he goes into Richard was an officer. I cut it off mid-verse. This is the end of the song here, so let's get into it. But Richard,
yeah, lock him in.
Do you know who Richard is? You remember?
What
are you looking at me for? Richard was the one who shot Screech in Jenny and Screech. That's what I'm getting at.
Fuck? He said that, though. I thought he said Richard. I thought he said... Okay,
he said Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", was the first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on a night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy with a guitar bruised and battered on his knees. So this is the same Vincent, because at the tale of Jenny and Screech, it ends with Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see. So after he shot Screech, it's the same officer. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't process the tie back. So, all right, thank you. I get you.
All right. So the tie-in essentially here is this is Richard's first day back on the job
And a lot's happening in his nighttime.
Exactly. The last shift he worked was when he shot Screech.
Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Ooh.
So we have to wait till the next one to see him in prison.
What? So that was a serious preview then.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Richard's Tale coming soon to tie it all back together. Now, what I loved was the tease, and this is why I paused it there, but we got on a huge rant, and I forgot to bring it up again.
To the floor, not so fast, tormented by his past, not so quick to find a trigger.
He did this in the Tale of Jenny and Screech, where he used the guitar as a gun in Jenny and Screech.
Yeah. Not so quick.
And the only time he's done this here tonight is right here in this particular moment to call back to Jenny and Screech. So if you don't get the connection of who Vincent is, it puts you in that mindset where you're like, oh shit, oh shit.
To find a trigger.
I've seen it, for real.
Not so fast,
and obviously it's the same officer, so it's really driving it in.
So
not so quick to find a trigger.
I want that. Hold
on. Now tormented by
this motherfucker.
His past. Not so quick to find a trigger.
That's perfect. This Vincent's Tale.
Bro, who is working this fucking camera? Oh, Steadicam. It's a steady. What's a Steadicam?
It's a Steadicam.
Bo,
is that a real
good
question?
job, Bo. Good job. Yeah, I'm looking at the cutting.
I know. Steadicam. It's like it's essentially like a harness for your camera.
Oh, so the camera's strapped to the guy, and that's why he's getting these shots.
Yeah.
Oh, bet money. Shit.
This was crazy. It told a tale.
For real.
I'm trying to think.
And it was so smooth. It was like so smooth while trying to play as if it wasn't.
So the next one is Richard's Tale. So was Vincent's Tale done, is my question.
It can't be. I'm sure Richard's Tale tells more about Vincent, especially if we're going to see him in prison.
I'm just so confused. Like, we have... I'm excited to get to see... Sure, it was supposed to come out shortly after this, but something happened. Was anticipated for late 2025, but it seems a move into early 2026. The amount of work that goes into these videos is friggin' insane, and not just the production end of things, but the planning. If you look at some of the lighting was one of the best, probably the best lighting I've ever seen in a video. If you go back through, we're not going to go through now just for the sake of time, but there's so many different spotlight cues that come on and turn off and change color, and...
Yeah.
Oh, the lighting was so good here. The camera work was immaculate, and the...
Oh, camera work, fucking... Man.
None of this song sounded...
Work, I think the camera work got me the most in this one.
None of this song sounded the same. Every verse stood on its own as its own piece to continue the story. Was really cool. Yes. We had a fight sequence in a song, and the song lyrics were about the fight sequence. And it switched pace. It switched... The music matched the tone of what he was talking about. He was in the middle of a street fight, and everything was fast-paced and crazy and quick and witty and snappy. And that's what it needed to be, because that's what it is in a fight. You don't have 30 seconds to think before the fist hits your face. You got half a second. And so that's how you boom, 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 boom. But as he's there, it's essentially like how you brought up Bartender earlier. When you get back to the end of the verse, everything's way slowed down, and he's talking
from the horror and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow and shadow.
This is him. He's accepted his fate. He's right around the corner. He's like, he essentially sits down and goes, "Why am I running?" He's like, I'm in a prison already. So he just accepts his fate.
Cops are on their way.
He's waiting for his ride into the clink, essentially. I was nervous that this is going to be a whole murder spree. When he said, "But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past, not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast." I really thought this was going to give him the time to pick up the bottle, jump him, and then Richard was going to die, and this is going to be a whole murder spree. But instead we got the better ending, where Richard just, instead of shooting the criminals, now he apprehends them like a cop is supposed to. Kind of crazy how that works.
Yeah. Or Screech.
Poor Screech. Well, poor Jenny, right? Jenny didn't do shit wrong. She just got murdered by Screech. Screech is still a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that's cool shit.
Channel update. Where we've been, where we're at, and where we're going. Videos are going to start trickling out again at a much faster pace than they have been in the last 6 months, which has been, I think, 2 videos in the last 6 months. I will be doing, I'm aiming for 3 videos a week. I'm managing a couple other channels which have been picking up a lot of steam and I've been having fun with, like gaming wise.
That's good. Nice. Hell yeah.
And I've been having a lot of fun with them, but me and Viz have been working Viz got another job 5-6 months ago, and our schedules have been so opposite since then to where it's damn near impossible to find time together. Our big goal is if I can get Viz for 1 video a week, and then you guys will have me for 2 a week. If you can't, I'm going to just record a third with either just me, or I'm going to bring in another one of my friends on the channel.
There's no way they're going to not disappoint as well as me.
What I will say is I still have one I have one reaction I've been sitting on for a while, which will be coming out probably the first week of January. It's Tech 9, Like I Ain't. We recorded it like 6-7 months ago. It's a really good video. I just had to fight. No, I fought copyright on that so hard. That's another reason why this channel is so hard, is because copyright.
The video. Well, we try our best to watch the videos, but
yeah, that's why this channel has been so slow. And same with my other reaction channel I have. Fighting copyright in 2025 has been insane. So many companies are cracking down on fair use. Rand, of course,
bro. Just let people make content, for fuck's sake.
So that's why it's so exhausting to have to edit a video. I upload it, I get it just perfect, and then I have to go back, re-download the video, re-edit it, and re-upload it about 5 or 6 times until I can actually show the video, and even then I'm not getting paid for it because it's still copyright claimed, but at least it's not blocked anymore.
Yeah,
it's
Jesus Christ.
An exhausting process. Each video takes 4 or 5 tries at least, for the most part. Ren is really good. We wanted to give this to you guys as like a Christmas present. But I promise 2026 we will be back. The first part of 2025 we were great. We were solid. It was a couple videos every week at least. And then copyright was really coming down. I had like 4 videos in a row and it just ruined my motivation. And my gaming stuff was going so good. I just decided, I'm just going to go all in with gaming. I had a big life event happen at the very end of June, which really just killed all my motivation as a creator. I was depressed for like 3 months where I really couldn't pull myself out of like this creative funk. Thankfully, that's in my rear view mirror now.
I'm excited for the Tech 9 video too, though.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I will be moving, so that is why we're not starting the new schedule now. I will be switching jobs once I get a job and get into a good routine and know what days I have free to record and things like that. That is when you're going to see those videos start coming out. The solos will start coming out sooner. The me and Viz videos will be very slow trickle coming out. So love him while he's here and miss him while he's gone. And keep sending suggestions in the comments below.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited for this to get out. Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year to everybody. I can't wait to see you guys all again in 2026 when we've got our schedule ironed out. And I'm excited for that fucking Tech 9 video, too. That's a good song.
It's really good. Yeah, until next time, stop playing with the lights. You're not Ren. Relax. That looked so... turn that light on. Keep that light on. You look 40 times better now. The camera quality just went up about 600.
This light's better than this light?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you actually have color now. No. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. All right, we're done. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the big 2-6.
What's up,
What's up?